Do you believe that a team that pays a quarterback too much money is dooming itself to failure?
I don't believe it. I just don't. There's a lot of things about the NFL salary cap that I don't buy, and we could get into all of those. First of all, it's a construct that the owners have imposed. It's not something that happened to the owners. Every single player in league history, league present or league future, would vote this afternoon to abolish it if that were on the table. So the owners do this to themselves. They set up this system, and they use it as an excuse when they don't want to pay a guy. Look, Russell Wilson this year is going to take up 15.6% of the Seahawks salary cap. Are their chances to win the Super Bowl better with him on the team, or would they be better if they had ditched him and gone with a cheaper option? I think we all know the answer to that, and the fact that Matt Ryan's team blew a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl is not because he took up 18% of their salary cap that year.
All right, guys, go ahead. I'll let you guys go ahead. Ryan, I'll let you get the first word on this thing. Do you believe that it is a mistake? We're talking about Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, and anyone else's name. Deshaun Watson is going to be in this conversation. To go to the absolute limit to pay these guys, does it impact your franchise ability to win?
No, I don't believe it's a mistake to pay the right guy. I do believe it's a mistake to just say, because you're the next up, we are going to make you the highest paid guy in the league. When Patrick Mahomes has his opportunity to get a new deal, he should be the highest paid quarterback in the league, and it shouldn't matter what anybody else has ever made or what anybody else has ever won, having a quarterback paid over 15%, because he is that special. But I do believe if you're an organization, you have to be smart about which guy is that special, which guy can get you over the hump. And someone does have to step in and say, you know what, just because you're next doesn't mean you're getting the top billing. But when you have the right guy, you better damn sure pay him, because that's how you win in this league. Consistency is having a dude at that position who is special.
How about you, Marcus?
Listen, first of all, Dan Graziano is my spirit animal because we agree on everything. And I'm so happy that me and Ryan agrees right now on what this means. Like, first of all, let's talk about the journey to how they become the highest paid. You know how they become the highest paid? They win a lot and they ball out. That's number one. So, like, I've been watching this argument transpire on television, on this show with you, G, and all over the place about the salary cap with the quarterback, and none of these guys has won a Super Bowl. And to Rand's point, take them off the damn team then. Just every 5 years, let's just get a new quarterback on a rookie deal, and hopefully we'll win a Super Bowl. You know what? You know what, G? You know what they shouldn't do? They shouldn't even pay Pat Mahomes. They should say, you know what, Patrick Mahomes? We got your 5-year window. We got a Super Bowl. Now move on so somebody else can pay you, and y'all can lose because you 15% of the salary cap. You know what? Don't worry about it, Drew Brees. We good. Peace out. We gonna find us a rookie and come in here and possibly get us to the NFC Championship. You know what, Aaron Rodgers? We not gonna pay you because it don't matter. If we pay you, we gonna lose anyway. We might not end up in the NFC Championship, but who cares? We might give up 300 yards rushing to the San Francisco 49ers. That's your fault, Aaron Rodgers. We gave up 300 yards rushing because we gave you more than 15% of the salary. Miss me with this argument. This is the worst, one of the worst football arguments I've ever heard. These quarterbacks get paid. Now, I am with Ryan. When you overreach and you overpay with a guy without that type of talent, you put your team in the bind. But all of that nonsense about these quarterbacks don't need to be paid a lot of money when their time comes and they balled out is asinine.
I would like to make 2 quick points in defense of the argument. The first is, you mentioned Russell Wilson, who is currently the highest paid player in the sport. He made the Super Bowl in his career twice, both of them on his rookie deal. Hasn't been back since. Coincidence? Perhaps. Second point, and maybe the more important one here. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time and probably the greatest football player of all time. And it is not a coincidence that he repeatedly took less money than he could have, and his team was able to put players around him that elevated him to that point. That's just a fact. The guy was in 9 out of 18 Super Bowls. It's not a coincidence that he repeatedly took less money. I mean, what is it? Why are you rolling your eyes at me on that, Marcus? It's just a fact.
Because you gotta stop. You have to stop buying into this. We gonna use the Tom Brady model for everybody. Like, that is not reality. We all have talked about it is not reality to go to 9 Super Bowls and win 6 of them. And Bill Belichick had something to do with that.
Go ahead, Ryan. Ryan
No,
Clark.
I'm just laughing at Marcus because I agree. We always want to include the Patriots in some of these discussions and some of these conversations, but you can't. They had the best coach that we've ever seen. They had the best quarterback that we ever seen, and he did take less, but it wasn't always winning because he took less money or because everyone around him played so well. Because if that were the case, he would have had people to throw the ball to this year. That's not how it works. This is a different conversation, and if you have a guy like a Russell Wilson or a Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson when it is his time, those dudes deserve to be paid.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I'm just telling you what has happened.
Nah, Ryan. RC.
Yeah.
Don't pay him. Don't pay him. Don't pay him. Just don't pay him. Don't give him 15%. Let Cooper Rush play. Baltimore, sign Cooper Rush and let him start. Don't pay Lamar when it's time for him to be up.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.